I just bought above this bull bar. I'm seeing it as a failed breakout of yesterday's low or Friday's low, and a second entry buy. So breakout, pullback buy. Um, it's also a breakout and a high one buy. And after a big gap down, I think we should get two legs up. So I think it's reasonable to buy that. Stop down here. I'm only trading half size in case um, we pulled back and created a second entry. Um, so looking for a chest up for second leg up. It's also a double top, but these two bull bars, I think, um, make it more likely that we need a second entry sell. So if we do get a second entry sell, I'll exit below. But until we get that, I think the odds are that we have to test a little bit higher. So here is the first entry. Good signal bar, breakout, pullback, and that's the second entry. So that's why I bought it. I'm looking to take off half at $1, so I have an order there at 337.57. If we get any bear bar here, I'll exit because of the double top, failed breakout of a double top, and a sell signal. And it's also two legs up now. Just move my stop to below this bar. So I think I lost 10 cents on it. Yeah, so 40 cents. I thought it was reasonable to buy that. And I think it was also reasonable to exit below there because of the second entry, two good sell signals, and double top. I bought above this bull bar as a failed breakout of a final flag. A big breakout bar, but we had a bull reversal and a buy signal closed above the final flag, so I thought that was reasonable to buy above. I was concerned about the size of the bear breakout, but it's a trading range day. And the buy signal closed above the low of the final flag, so I felt more confident about it. So I bought above there, stopped below here, and I exited half at 50 cents, and I have my limit order to exit the other half at the high of the sell signal. Sorry, the high of the sell climax. So we'll see if we get there. It looks pretty strong. We could get back up to Friday's low, which is a little bit above this bull bar here, and possibly up to the open of the day, but that's a lot further away, so I'm not willing to hold that long. I think the major targets are the high of the sell climax, the high of the final flag, and Friday's low. If this bar doesn't close on its high, I might just scalp out the whole thing. If it does, I'll look to exit at the high of the sell climax, just a bit under it. I ended up just scalping the whole thing out there because I wanted this bar to close on its high. And actually, if I had more time to think about this, I probably would have stayed in. But because it spent most of its time down here at the bottom, and then just in the last 10 seconds went up to the high, I was already ready to click to exit. So I probably exited a bit too quickly there because I think this is a decent close above its midpoint and it's still a pretty big bull bar. So if I had to do it again, I'd still be in. But I was just so ready to exit because it was down here for most of the bar that as soon as the bar closed, I just clicked to close the position. So still finishing up $2, made about $16 on that trade. But this bar just got to my target. So that would have been a ridiculously big winner for me. I think it would have been a $30 winner. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, just if I had to do it again, I would still be in, and I would have exited right up there. and that would have been my biggest trade ever. I think this was my biggest trade ever anyways, but just a little bit too impulsive there. I should have stayed in.